about to do is open up some of this new jelly gouache that I've never used in my life, and I hope it was worth $5. I mean, you can get a little ASMR off of this stuff, to be honest, because, you know, you gotta like pull out the little containers and then like get very I get a little passionate with the wrapper, you know, just be like, oh yes. Oh man, it's not even opening. What the hell? What is this? Oh my lord, that is a disaster. Sweet goodness. Okay, maybe I should have used something else. I don't have an X-Acto blade or nothing. What the hell do I do? Oh, this is not fun at all. I'm ruining the damn thing. Who made this stuff? Oh my god, that's like the worst paints I've ever. I mean, I've got to use them first, but my goodness, this is sad. I thought I was gonna reuse the wrapper, you know, so I can protect the paint from going to shit. Oh, this is. I gotta find a better way if I'm gonna be opening the other ones. I'm gonna try with the next color, and I hope I do a better job at this. I'm gonna lift all the flaps, not including my own. Oh, this one might be working a little better. Oh shit. Oh shit, all the paint's on. All the paint is on my finger. This stuff is terrible. This is not an ideal thing to do. Okay. I'm really not having a good time right now. Oh, fuck. What the hell is this? Finally, one more. My God, this needs a little help. Water's not doing it any justice. Oh, it's crunchy.
I tried to do a little bit of gouache. That wasn't working out, as you can tell. It was so watered down. My paper got buckled. Every time I kept trying to smooth it out, I just kept feeling the ridges all over the place. It was very curvaceous. You know what's wild? I do watercolor painting quite often. For some reason, I didn't even have watercolor paper with me. Why? What's wrong with me? Okay, so bear with me here. I have done gouache paintings for quite a long time. I know that the way that I'm doing is probably not the correct way, but I mean, in art, who gives a shit? Create whatever you want. You break rules. That's the fun of it. I tried to experiment with using like a orangey red tone to see if I can get maybe a little bit more detail, a little more blendability. Yeah, it wasn't doing it for me. But sometimes you just have to persevere, push right through and see how far you can go. And if this piece turns to crap, I can just blame the paint because I did only spend $5. You heard me right. $5 at Five Below. I think this is where I messed up, but I mean, I had a red undertone and then I said, hey, I'm going to go with the black overtone or whatever, top layer. That wasn't working because you can see it was, I don't know how to explain it. It was just, I feel like it made it harder for me to paint this thing. This is why experimentation is super fun, because you just explore supplies and material and try different ways of painting. And art is about being a unique person, our own self, exploring your personality and putting it in your work. Not to say that everything I am as a person is placed in my work, but a little bit of you is in everything you do. That's how it goes. For the most part, this gouache wasn't too shabby. It was a little chunky when it dried up. I never really did any research on this paint. Honestly, the box has no name, no information, nothing. It literally was a piece of cardboard wrapped around it with plastic wrap. So when I opened it, I didn't know what to expect. I don't even know the names of these colors. It's great stuff if you want to experiment and you want to mess around and, you know, just kind of explore the medium without spending too much money. Because to be honest, I think there's better gouache out there for sure. I've used better gouache. I just kind of went loose. It didn't take me that long, maybe like an hour or two, maybe. It was mainly the drying aspect of it that caused me a little bit of a little problem. I have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is either blow on the paper or just leave it the hell alone. I left it the hell alone. A lot of this stuff wasn't really blending properly, and I tried using a dry brush to give it that dry texture, and then I even tried getting a little bit of a wet brush with tiny amounts of moisture, not a lot. I made sure that I dabbed it a little bit on the towel or the paper or whatever, and I tried blending it out, but instead it just kept smearing my paint and ruining the rest of the work. So I just left it alone. The point of just doing a half-assed piece is just for experimentation and to understand what your materials can and can't do. And you try stuff that you wouldn't normally do on a complete piece. And if things like that work out and they look really good, what do? You implement them on your better pieces, you know, the stuff that you work on hours for, the stuff that you detail. This was just an experimentation and an opportunity to try something like jelly gouache that I've never used in my life. I know Himi sells jelly gouache. I don't know if it's better than this stuff. I really hope it is for the price that they cost, because I did look them up on Amazon, and I can tell you right now, that price is atrocious. Overcharging because of the hype that it had a couple years ago. I don't know. Whatever the case is, maybe one day I'll have sponsor me money, and then I'll be able to buy them myself. At least when it comes to the packaging, the quality of the container, because it doesn't actually close properly, pissed me the hell off. I can't give it an extra point for actually having a tray when I flip over the lid. 4 out of 10 at this point. But let me tell you something. This stuff is great for somebody who's never experienced gouache, or even jelly gouache in general. I have never used jelly gouache, so I thought I'd start with something a little more affordable because I'm poor. Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. I will be releasing some more stuff pretty soon. Keep an eye out for that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.